military had dog tags like this, we'd never have to reinstate the draft. It's Trigon time.
Focus Plumbing, always at your fingertips.
Pow! Danny Vegas time, Danny Vegas world. We are live. 3 minutes late, but that's okay. We still get the $1 million.
Haha.
Oh, you like that? Do you there?
They
Hashtag?
did say that there was a little bit of a discount per minute, but we'll still walk around
yeah.
big chunk of change.
It's all good. Thank you very much for joining in, boy. It's geez, what's going on out there? Danny Vegas and Lisa King, we are front and center out there in the media world. And we'll get into that on segment 3. But welcome to the show. Big time show today. It is Thursday. It is the 3rd week of the month. So you know what that means. Hashtag King Me. Hashtag One Lucky Gal. Hashtag The Black Widow. Lisa King. Welcome to the show. Now it's your turn.
Well, I was just going to say, you're always saying, stop with the emails, stop with the emails.
Oh.
Maybe you didn't say that last time. You didn't put that into fruition.
Yeah. You know what's kind of weird is it was kind of and we're going to get into the segment 3 because if you remember from last month, we got into a little brouhaha. But here what happened, I didn't post that segment until a few days ago.
I noticed, and then my Facebook notifications were flying off the handle. I was like,
Yes.
Danny, what have you done?
So I, we started putting up the segments, and here we are. We're going to talk about it all in segment 3 and possibly segment 4 because it is, it's a good segment, so join. But we got to make our $1 million. We got to do our events and shout outs, which is in segment 1. So all my friends, all 2 of you that are watching, it's $500,000 a person. Now, Lisa, you say you do a lot of traveling, and you're not probably going to be in town next Tuesday.
Unfortunately, I will be in Seattle.
Seattle. Okay. Well, we'll be looking for pictures of the Space Needle. But Las Vegas Woman's Magazine is having their quarterly shindig, and it is huge, huge, huge.
It's always huge. This is one of those events you don't want to miss if you're any part of networking, wanting to get to know the community a little bit more, enjoy a good party, good vendors, good everything. Everything about that is so top-notch.
I couldn't have said it any better myself. Gee whiz, you're hired. So anyway, that's next Tuesday at Tivoli Village, which is right off of Rampart. If you come up Charleston, take a right, it's Rampart. Take a left, it's Fort Apache, I believe. So take a right. And if you come off the 95, it's Rampart. It's right there, Tivoli Village. I guess they got they got those streets that go back.
It's a little cobblestone. They're so cute.
Yes, it's so cute. And they have that whole street, and they're going to have vendors. Danny Vegas will be there. And maybe I shouldn't say that today. But Danny Vegas will be there for all you protesters. You can get all fired up and come to the Las Vegas Women's Premiere Party.
I'm sure they're thrilled. That's how you're promoting it.
Well,
all protesters, please show up at Las Vegas Women.
I will be in the back. So they're strategically placing me in the back with an escape route. But no, we're just kidding. We're just having some fun. So this is the latest issue. And spring 2018, now we're getting into summer.
Yes.
You like summer?
I love summer. I would much rather it's 200 degrees than freezing. I can't do it. So I'm one of those. I'm excited.
Yeah, I used to love summer when I used to have when I used to be able to take my shirt off and go to one of these pools. But now that I'm kind of old and fat and can't take my shirt off anymore, I'm not much into summer.
No, not so much.
No, I have to keep my shirt on, and I'm just want you remember Chris Rock used to say, "There's always guys that are a little bit too old to be at the club." Well, you know what? That's the same thing for swimming pools. Hey,
guys
what?
and girls.
You're a little bit too old to be at Tao Beach. Well, yeah.
It's a day club. Same concept. So
Yeah.
I get it.
I go to the old folks pool now that are quiet. I'm an Artisan fan. I go to the Artisan pool quite a bit.
I love the Artisan.
Yeah. So they kind of went European style a couple of years ago, and I kind of lost my wife going to the artisan, but, you know.
That's episode 5.
Yeah, that's another story. Okay, so I got something to show. Hey, did you get our email, Joe Gamble, with the picture? Okay, now we had Mother's Day,
Yes.
and you are a big-time mom.
I try to be.
Yeah.
I try.
You know, so just one of those things that we learned about Lisa King. She's got kids. So, Joe Gamble, put up that picture because it's a beautiful picture. You have 2 kids. You did a photo shoot, and you are a mom. There you are. You know, I don't know these kids. I've never met them before, but obviously you say your son is graduating from high school.
Next week, yes.
All right, next week. You know, I got a question to ask your son.
Sure.
It's a man question.
Oh, okay. I'll have him call in.
Yeah. Well, you know, we don't do it that way here on the show. We're going to ask her right here. I just wonder if he's in high school. He's got friends and all that. I wonder if he ever gets like, and I'll do it in the political correct way, so none of you weirdos can email me. I wonder if they come up and say, "Yo, dude, your mom's very attractive in the Western culture." You know, I wonder if he ever gets that from his buddies.
Well, I can tell you there's been 2 incidences in the last couple of years that were kind of funny. I mean, most of the kids he's grown up with,
Right.
I've pretty much helped raise. I mean,
Right.
they've been friends for life. So,
And the newbies, the new guys that come over for the first time.
well, I wouldn't even say that. What's funny is because I announced for Real MMA, and they Real MMA is Real Water as
Right.
well, and they sponsor the wrestling team. So.
Right.
Every time there's an event, a poster of me shows up on their website.
Right.
And I'm in hot shorts.
Yes,
and
we've seen the uniform.
yeah, and he's like, "Mom, seriously, can you ask them not to put you on the poster?" Because everybody's like, "Isn't that your mom?" And he's just like, "Just shoot me now." Like, so not cool. And then one day I was getting dressed to go to the venue, and one of his friends was coming upstairs, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," thinking he walked in on me, and I'm like, "No, I'm actually leaving like this."
Oh, okay.
So now they all come to the fights, and they kind of know that I am who I am. So it's all cool.
Yo, dude, your mom's prettier than any girl in high school. How do you deal with that? Just wondering. It's just a bro question. Like, how do you deal with that? So anyway, well, first of all, what's his name?
Porter.
Porter. Congratulations. High school is done, man.
Well, we've got 2 more days. I woke him up this morning and I was like, "How do you feel?" And he's like, "Everything's turned in. I just got a couple tests." Like, you could just see
Right.
that the stress is melting off.
You know what? So a guy asked me a long time ago. He graduated from high school, and I was at his high school thing. His parents invited me. I was still too old to be at the high school party. But, because when do you start feeling different? You know what? When kids go back to school. When your junior friends are going back to high school,
Right.
and you're not,
Right.
that's when you feel different. Right now, it's just summer. It's the summer of freedom. It's great. But
He
when
starts school in July. He
but
has
that's
no freedom.
college. You're not talking about, I got to go back to high school and, blah, blah, blah. No, you're not going back to high school. It's over.
Yep.
Now, what about the daughter?
Yeah.
Now, she's in high school.
No, she's graduated. She's gone to college. She's gone to cosmetology school.
Oh,
She
that's
is a
right.
cosmetologist here in town.
Excuse me for being a knucklehead. I knew that.
Yeah.
Now, so the boy's the youngest.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the baby. I'm
Okay.
done. I just
Now what, Mom?
I'm still a stress ball because I want it done, and you got all the graduation fun stuff that you got to do. But I think in 2 weeks you're going to see a whole calm finally
Okay.
come over. It's a different level of stress. I
Well,
think.
there's many parents out there watching today that look at you like, wow, I wish I was her. It's done. It's over. 18, out of high school. See, I got a number of years to go. I'm fighting about, I don't want to go to soccer practice tonight. Oh, you don't want to go to soccer practice? I'm cutting a check for you to go to soccer practice. Okay.
Been there, done that. Someone actually went on Facebook today and they're like, "Great looking kids, you should have more." And the thought of it, like, I think my whole face is turning. I'm like, why would I ever start over again? Like, I'm on to a whole nother chapter. I'm good.
Oh, I would think if that happened to me right now, they would probably have to assign a suicide watch person. No emails, please. Because
I'm good. I'm so good.
Okay, what we got coming on segment 2. This is big time. Ruth Lauber, Las Vegas Woman's Magazine. We're going to talk all about the huge event that is coming on next week. And Danny Vegas will be there. Ruth Lauber will be there. Everybody who is anybody except for Lisa King.
Except for me.
We'll be there. Hashtag Nicole Taylor Sharp. Hashtag Lady in Red, Andine Rose. We'll all be there. You can check us out. You can meet us in the flesh, baby. Okay, we'll be back right after this.